obviously you've installed a lot of stuff. You touched on it earlier. You've installed maybe more than you thought you might have done. But some of that is the fact that you are a little way outside of Glasgow, which is the main centre for sort of AV companies and the like. And there's a cost to getting them out to site. So by installing some of it, you facilitate a certain number of basic events. And the clients who are always going to bring an event company will always bring an event company. But you've got that balance.
I think that's right. That, you know, and since we opened, we've had 2 or 3 big events. Even just the new wing that we've opened, we've had 2 of the big events that an AV company have come out and done everything. But you can come and do a pretty high tech meeting for attendees just on site, and attendees, a mix of attendees on and off site, without needing anyone externally, and we can either, as an added benefit to selling and securing business, know that there's no on cost to us for that, but we've also got the opportunity to upsell that facility, because in many places you would be hiring in everything or paying for everything for the provision of AV, etc. So but yes, not having to rely on a trip from Glasgow for a last minute projector or screens or whatever it may be. Of course, in terms of the resort, that's beneficial, and to many extents expected that you would have that on hand and ready to go.
Yeah, I'm always conscious when we talk to hotels, there's that balance between what you need to own and what you want to own, and going back to what you're saying, you're over-speccing the system and leaving it there, stood there dormant whilst all the event companies comes in, doesn't work for you as a business. You've made unnecessary investment, and it's always a balancing act to find out what you need to own and what we'd love to sell you.
Yeah, and I don't think I can think of too much just now that we've overspecced, but we're also not having to make lots of phone calls to get extra stuff in. So that gives me the initial impression we've been pretty well balanced in what we've done in terms of what we need. And, you know, there might be opportunity as we go further forward to add more and do more. But I think it goes back to that original scoping exercise is understanding what you're wanting to be provided, and trying to get as close to that as possible when you actually get to the end of the project.